In this video, I'm going to share a procrastination hack that I've never heard anybody else talk about. And I promise you, if you implement what I'm going to tell you in this video, you'll procrastinate 2 times less. But a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and procrastination was always the biggest struggle in my life. It felt like every day going against a brick wall, and no matter how hard I tried, it still wasn't enough. But fast forward 2 years, I learned so much about procrastination to the point where I'm in the best shape I've ever been, and I even help other people stop procrastinating. I don't know what I'm talking about here, and so I'll give you a basic example that you probably relate to. You know those times where you're either in a rut or you're either just scrolling, right? You got caught in that loop where you're just scrolling for hours on end. Those loops happen because it feels harder for you to stop scrolling than it is for you to continue, right? You know those feelings where you feel like your brain is rotting away, it's melting as we speak, and yet you just keep scrolling. It's like you know you want to stop, you know you need to do something else, but you just can't seem to. Like your brain is just stuck, like it's frozen in time, and you're just gonna keep scrolling and scrolling. Except that we can actually change our mental state. Because our mental state determines what we do, that means that if we change our mental state, then that means we're going to change what we do. So like we scroll and we get caught in those cycles and in those ruts because our brain is just in a mental state. We can change our mental state. So you can change it in order to actually take action. Like for me, it's easier for me to record a video right now than it is to scroll and do nothing. It's because of my mental state. And you change your mental state by changing your physical state. This is all some fancy words for saying you can get in the mood for taking action by changing what your body is doing. So I'll give you a huge example, which I do right now. I started doing it recently. My YouTube videos. Right before I recorded these YouTube videos, I'm not even playing with you. I was jumping up and down. I was hyping myself up. I was screaming, but in like a whisper, like, I was screaming, but it was just to hype myself up. And now I'm actually really excited and ready to record these videos. Before then, I was kind of iffy. I just kind of recently woke up, not really into it. But the moment I started hyping myself up, I changed my body. I get wide body language, jumping up and down. That's when I got into the mood for recording a video. And the same thing is also true for reading, but in a different way. Instead of hyping myself up for reading a book, instead I actually meditate. I just sit there and listen to my breath. You're still getting into the right mental state, but you have to match the energy level. What we're doing here isn't hyping yourself up for no reason. We're matching the energy level of the task we want to do to our body's physical state. So whenever you scroll, you have a horrible energy level, but it's at a specific frequency where the only thing you can do or you want to do is scroll. It's like no matter what you do, you're always going to want to scroll if you're at this frequency. But we change it, and all of a sudden, that's when you snap out of the scrolling. So even now, you might be scrolling, watching this video. Stand up. Like genuinely stand up, kick your legs around, stretch, open your body, and immediately it'll be easier for you to just turn off your phone and do the thing that you really need to do. It's these simple things, it's hard to change your mental state. That's why I'm saying, don't try to change your mental state by using your mental energy. Don't try to think your way out of this. It's so much easier to just stand up and stretch out. Go ahead, stand up, kick your legs. It's so much easier to change your mental state with your actual body than it is to think your way out of it. Once you do this, I promise you, it's going to be so easy for you to take action. All you have to remember is to just stand up and either kind of relax a little bit or just get hyped up for something. That's it. It's so easy. And it's not even like a big tactic you have to remember. Change what your body is doing to change what your mind is going to do. It's so easy. Once you remember this, I promise you, you're going to procrastinate 2 times less. As I mentioned, we get caught in those cycles of scrolling because we're at that specific brain, that frequency. We change that by just standing up, and immediately you will feel a difference. Apply this and you will not procrastinate anymore. And if you want my personal help with this, I do procrastination coaching. I spent 2 years learning about all of this, but I can shortcut you those 2 years that I spent into 2 weeks for you. I've actually had a bunch of more clients recently, and so if you want to join in on that, you can go ahead and get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.